Well, hello, folks. I'm live now. I just realized as I had started the broadcast, um, and I just realized that I wasn't actually live, so I'm just double checking. Yes, I am now. Okay, folks, sorry about that for the false start. A bit late now. Okay, so just been since Thunderbot ceased a few weeks ago. I've been looking at a few things, and always the key here is to find something that'll help you to grow passively. And if you follow the plan, which is always to get your seed money out first, um, you will succeed. You won't lose anything, and that's always the goal. And you've got a really good opportunity to do that with what I'm about to show you. This has been running for around about a month now. I've seen a lot of things. There's been opportunities some people showed me I didn't quite like. One, because of who the owner I know was. Another one which has been going probably for a year, and I'm not too happy that, normally a lot of these things will tend to run for a year maximum and then pop their clogs. It's as simple as that. There's a lot of things out there. I am going to launch a couple of other things. So we're going to, anybody who's following us, we're going to add something which will help you to grow your Tron passively. I'm going to do that one tomorrow. But tonight, what we're talking about is a program which I've come across where you can grow Bitcoin, Ethereum, and US dollars. Even if you're not in crypto, you don't have to be for this. You can actually grow your US dollars as well. Now, the thing that led me towards this, now I'm going to do a very quick presentation tonight. It's only going to be 20 minutes, but there is like a PDF which I can show you. And there's a heck of a lot of preparations gone into this program. The website's very, very complex. The presentations have been translated into multiple languages. There's videos in multiple languages, albeit done by a lady who's definitely an actress with a very strong Bulgarian, sort of Eastern European accent. But still, they've done all that work. They've put an awful lot of work into the compensation plan. I'm going to run through that like in one slide, but there's so much to the compensation plan. I've just said to Frank, the other day that, when we saw this, I thought, why would they go to all of this preparation and all of this all these backup resources if they were just going to pop their clogs in about 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something? It would be a massive waste of resources and time when all they had to do was just knock up a site and get people to go to it. So it implies longevity to me. That's don't hold me to that, but that is the reason I'm drawn to it. And also, I saw somebody I very much respect. Is a lady I know who's in Malta, and she was at the top of the tree in a training company a few years ago. And, she does a lot of development work and coaching and stuff like that. And she's involved as well. It doesn't necessarily add clout. I was surprised that she was involved in it. Okay, so there are a few videos, as I said. The unfortunate thing is they've done these videos with actors and actresses, which, as I said to somebody the other day, we were doing Thunderbot. We didn't know who owned it. We never met anybody. We didn't even have a name of somebody who owned it. I didn't do any videos. If these guys hadn't done any videos, we'd know as much about these guys. In fact, we'd know more about these guys than we did about them. Simple as that. So that's why I'm kind of drawn to what you're about to see. I'm going to run through a very quick video, as I tend to do, first of all, and give you a flavor. Okay. Okay, just as I said, I spent yesterday. I was unfortunately watching my football team doing very badly last night. But while I was doing that, I was putting this presentation together. I just thought we're going to start banging these out. We're going to do these 1, 2, 3 times a week. We're also going to back that up with other opportunities. One of which is going to help you build your Tron. I'm going to jump on that tomorrow. We'll get something out there for that, and that's tried and tested and proven. So what we're going to do without further ado is just take you through this opportunity. We're going to share my screen. Current tab. Okay, just take this from the beginning. Just double check that's sharing all right with you guys. Yeah, I can see it is. Okay, so here we go. Disclaimer, always the same, exact same wording as the disclaimer I had on Thunderbot, exactly the same. The disclaimer, the results you're going to hear about and see are not typical. All online programs involve risk, all of them. Never invest money you can't afford to be without or need for normal everyday living or Christmas, being very topical. Take responsibility for your own choices and risks. If something goes wrong with this, it's not Andy's fault. It's not your sponsor's fault. You need to take responsibility. You know there's risks. You accept those risks and you take them on board. And don't be silly with the money. Always try to recover your seed money as quickly as possible. And in this instant, you can do that in 20 days. 20 days. I had people telling me, somebody telling me that they lost money in Thunderbot. Now, the only people who, for me, had any chance of doing that were possibly people who joined quite late on. Fair enough. There are always those people. Anybody joined Thunderbot ran from the end of August till November. Anybody who lost money who was in at the start of that or in the September, I have no idea how you managed to do that. I don't know how you managed to do it. I couldn't, it really, you know, I have no idea. If you just follow said this at the start of every single presentation. Get your seed money out as quickly as possible. Then there's no chance of losing ever. Okay, so what do we know about this company? This is the name, Berax. Now, I speak Spanish and speak French. I looked this word up in Google Translate, and the only language that exists in is Indonesian, but I'm guessing it looks like bureau, and that's why they called it that. Okay, simple as that. It's a great way to grow your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and US dollars. I funded my account 3 days ago, and it's working a treat so far. This has been running for about a month. Active and passive earnings as usual. And the profits, we are told, are generated by trading. Now, there is in the back office at the very bottom, if anybody's already signed up, if you go to the bottom of your back office, there's a button that says PDF, which is the opportunity as a PDF. But beside that, there's an office, a trading button. If you click that, there's trades going, so you can see all the trades. Now, whether they're real or not, I don't know, but they're there. Again, it's a very elaborate way of, showing, these guys have done an awful lot of work in preparing this platform. So there is figures popping up as trades, and you can actually download trading reports for the week and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so investing, there are 4 different plans, which I'm going to go through, from as little as 0.001 BTC, which is about $20 these days, 0.1 Ethereum, or $20 US dollars. Now, the terms, the different plans last from 20 days up to 200 days if you're game. I personally am just doing the 20-day plans at the minute to see how they go. They will generate 1.4% daily, Monday to Friday only, up to 4.2% if you are willing to commit longer term. And here's the amazing bit, the bit that I said, the thing I was just talking about, which really getting your seed money out. On 3 out of the 4 plans, there's return of capital as well. So not only are you getting your earnings, you can withdraw your capital after 20 days. On the first plan, that's the one I'm on. So nobody's got any excuse here to be moaning and groaning and whining about losing money. Unless this collapses within 20 days, you're not going to lose money. It's as simple as that. There are 4 plans to suit every budget. Total return swaps is the one I'm involved with right now. Deposit plans with daily payments, withdrawal of the invested amount at the end of the term. Just put my little reading glasses on, getting old. Profits in this category of investment plans range from 1.4% to 1.8% daily. There are a number of plans a number of different terms within each plan. So there's about 4 different options for each plan. Okay, so and depending on the investment plan you choose. Interest rate swaps, deposit plans with a floating interest rate, daily payments, and a return of the invested amount at the end of the term of deposit. Again, profit in this category of investment plan range from 1.5 to 2.1% daily. Currency swaps, deposit plans with increased rate and daily payment without withdrawal of the invested amount at the end of the term. Profits in the category of investment range from 3% to 3.5%, depending on the plan. And finally, commodity swaps with an increased rate for the long-term management of the client's finances. Profits in this category is fixed at 4.2% daily, but your money is in there for 200 days. Okay, so I'm not recommending anybody does that. This is as simple as that. Please just don't. Investing. There's very good support here from what I'm seeing. I'm in a chat group on Facebook. If anybody wants to join that chat group, you just need to get stuck in, get on board, and just fund your account with $20. I'll put you in that chat group. You can get the vibe and these things from being in these chat groups. You can see the positive stuff that's going on. You can see the amounts that people are putting into this. And I'm just seeing a lot of happy people there. All daily results are published. As I said, you can see what's happening live in this trading room that you can see in the back office. As I said, we don't know whether that's real or not. It's as simple as that. You can compound for greater earnings, just like any of these opportunities. Once your earnings get up to the minimum deposit, you can either withdraw or you can reinvest in another plan. The withdrawals are the same as the deposits, which keeps it nice and simple. Minimum withdrawal, exactly the same, 0.001 BTC, 0.1 or 0.2 Ethereum, and $20. Promoting. There are generous commissions down 15 levels here. This is why I said at the top that I don't know, it just seems to be an awfully big compensation plan. If somebody was going to build something that was going to last a few weeks, they've done a heck of a lot of work on this compensation plan. From 6% up to 12% on level 1, depending on where you are in this system. Everybody starts at silver. Once you hit 10,000 turnover in your team, you get gold, and you also get a bonus, and then your commissions go up to 7%, and then there's other platforms or thresholds after that for further promotions and commissions. 3% level 2, 1% level 3, and then they go down like 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, all the way down 15 levels. It's a big compensation plan. There is a career path with leadership bonuses should you be building a team here, you will do very, very well. So yeah, as I said, there's an awful lot's gone into it. There are extra bonuses in the thousands for hitting various ranks. Okay, so that is basically Btc. Hang on a second. And getting started. What you need to do is get your link. Hang on a second. Just share my screen again. Sorry about that. I've just literally put this together yesterday, so you've got to forgive me. I'm not familiar with the slides myself, my own slides. Sorry, just hoping that's not my internet going wonky. Basically, to get started, what you need to do is get back to whoever invited you to watch this tonight. Get their link off them. Get your link from whoever asked you along here tonight. Fund your account. Now, you cannot benefit from the compensation plan. You will not get a link unless you fund at least the minimum, which is, as said, if it's Bitcoin's 0.001. Okay, so if you do that, or $20, you will then get your link. Come to me. I will get to build you a landing page. We're using that link to help you promote as well. Fund your account. Now, the deposits can take up to a couple of hours, even when they've cleared blockchain. So be prepared for that. It doesn't just drop in instantly. So it can take a couple of hours to see those funds hit your account. Once the funds arrive, you choose your plan and you allocate the funds by clicking open beside whatever plan you choose, or plans. You can do multiple. Once you fund your account, your link will be available to share, and then the fund can start. Basically, if you're promoting, you will do very, very well from this. But that's the beauty of this system, is that obviously there is a very good passive income as well, and the golden opportunity to get your seed money out very quickly, which is really, it's such an important thing for me, that everybody does work towards that. It always is very important to me that everybody does. That's my goal, is to have everybody doing that who does get involved. Okay, folks. So that's Btc. We will be running these probably 2-3 times a week. Please watch this space for some other little things that we're promoting. And one's got 500,000 members. So we will be talking about that later in the week. Thank you very much for your time, folks. Please get back to whoever invited you along, and stay safe. Thanks very much indeed. Goodbye.